So here we go again. Welcome to another one. We are off. We are off on a little mission that I think, even at the start, is going to be a fail. That's not me being miserable or down about it all. That's me being optimistic. We've got a load of instructions that have just appeared in front of my face. Why is he giving me things with words? I'm dyslexic. Does he not get? I don't read. But he's got a map with some X's on it. So that's where we're going. X marks the spot. And I know that doesn't help you one little bit. But we are heading to... You're going to get me to read the name of this place now, aren't you? Whorneyside. Good job you told me that, because there's no way I'd have got that out of those W's and H's and R's and O's and N's and Y's. I'd have come with Whorneyside. But yeah, Whorneyside Force. That's where we're heading. Apparently it's a secret waterfall. So secret we've got a map, which is absolutely fantastic. They're the sort of secrets everyone wants, really, aren't they? But yeah, we're heading to this secret waterfall, and it is secret because it's quite an unknown one, in all fairness. It's going to be a bit of a walk, and the depressing part of it is, I think it's going to be bone dry. I don't think there's going to be any water there, but we're still going up there anyway, just to see how far it is, and for future reference maybe. So we're parked up, we're heading up the simple part at the moment. We've come past the farm and we're heading up. We've got to find the river, and we're taking the second bridge across the river. So I'll speak to you when we get to the river and we'll see how dry it is. 5 minutes into the walk, we've already had some excitement. Nigel's tried to smash up the concrete with his head. Unfortunately, he didn't win, but he's all right. He's got a couple of scratches. Oh, look at Show Off up here running ahead. He's going to be knackered in a minute.
Remember the hare and the tortoise? The
hare and the tortoise, yeah, definitely. Hare and the tortoise. I'll be the tortoise any day. Yeah, he's all right. He's had the wind blowing out of him for 5 minutes, so we've had a bit of a rest. So we've come through past the farm now properly, and now we're heading up the side of the river. You can see the river, which, like I said, is pretty dry, but we are heading up the river. You can see that Steve's trying to do a running vlog thing where he gets into his vlog and he vlogs himself gently walking towards the gate, which we all know that vlogging miles are an awful lot longer than normal miles. Look at that. Pretend you can't see the camera on the side there to spoil his video footage. Don't look at it. Don't look at the camera. Don't look at the camera. You mustn't look at the camera at all. No one's looking at his camera. Absolutely ruined that for him, because I looked right in his camera. People should know that if they come out and vlog with me, they're going to get it. So yeah, we're heading, so I can get this to turn round. We are heading up this river, and then we're going to be heading up this way. So we're just looking for the first bridge, which we've got to pass, and then we go up to the second bridge, and I'll speak to you when we get up to that second one. Right, I'm facing me. Nigel's waving at the camera and he's actually looking at me, not him this time. Go on, let him go and take his camera down the far end. Wait here a minute, Mike. He's doing his vlogging miles. Show you, this is what we have to go through for vlogging. You see, Steve's now gone right down the far end of this sheep track thing, and he's going to clip his camera on down the far end and come all the way back, just so we can get some footage of us walking towards it. Now, you'll notice in my videos we don't get a lot of that, because I can't really be bothered too much about walking backwards and forwards. But that's what it's all about. Is he going to come back? He might do. Hey, all right. Wave to the camera, say hello. Come on, Stevie. He's getting his mic on. He's going for the full caboodle here. Look, he's going for it. Oh, he wants us to walk in. We've got to go. Don't look at the camera, everybody. God, that was a strong gate, that was. So yeah, river is on the left. River is on the left, and we're walking past the sheep pens, or the sheep, whatever they are. That's the difference. That's where we're coming. But yeah, it's really, really dry. Really dry. It's the beginning. It's the first week of. It's the first week of June, so it is pretty dry. And you can see here, look, there's just nothing. This is an actual river, and there is nothing there. No, second bridge. That's what I'm doing, telling people where the secret is. So we are passing the first bridge, as you can see here. Nice new fancy looking wooden bridge, and there is a little bit of water in that there river. There is just a trickle that you can see just in the bottom. There's a little bit of water, but we're heading that direction. We're going to now look for the second bridge, and we will be crossing the second one. So yeah, stay with us, and we'll show you the end product when we get there. But we are getting there. So we're now contemplating where we should be. We followed the edge of the river up, and we think we're sort of getting a little bit close to the edge of the river. So we need to work out where we're going, but there's some people right up in front, and see if I can show you. They're right up there, so we're not wondering whether we've got to go up that way and it's up the top there, or whether we've got to make our way round this ridge. But we're just taking our time because it's so warm, so warm. So we've just got to take our time and plod on up. Now I have got my water filter with me, which is going to be a godsend up there if we're going to have a drink of water, because we've got plenty of it to work on. And there's some water down here in the river just down here, so there is a little bit of water going on, so hopefully it won't be bone dry. So we have made it to the second bridge. We did go off piste a little bit. We actually left the path, but we scrambled our way up the edge of the little stream, and we found it. Good news is I don't think we have to go up where those people were. Also the good news is we found the second bridge, which Steve's just on at the moment, so we're making our way. And look, we can actually see up there in front. I think I can zoom you in. Let's see if I can zoom you in. You can see the waterfall is just there. So that's where we're heading, up to there. So I think what we've got to do now is we turn right and we follow this path. Where are we? Let's come back down here and zoom you out a little bit. Yeah, so we come across and we follow this path here, and we chase the edge of the river. That's what we basically do, scramble up to get up the side of the river. So good, gives you hope, and it gives you a good sense of distance when you can see where it is you're heading to. And the other good thing is there is some water, so it's not going to be bone dry. And we've got water in the river down here. Look at this. So there is some water going on. Very pretty. We are all enjoying it, even though it's warm and sticky, but it's good fun. And I'm very pleased we haven't got to go up. So the next stop will be hopefully the waterfall. See you in a bit. Right, so we're nearly there. We can see the waterfalls just in front of us. We're not alone. We've got swimmers up here by the looks of it, doing a bit of bathing. I might even get my boots off and have my feet in the water for fun. Now I've only got 40% left on my Osmo, so I'm going to be a bit more stringent with me videoing, at least to get to take you through an image at least. So I'm going to get myself up here, have a little nose and see what's about, try and work out the worst of the best composition, and see how we get on with it. This is the steep, oh, let's turn you around. This is the steep bit, but we're all here safe and sound, so that's the most important part. But we do have to share it. It's not the biggest of secrets. All right, so I'm going to get my camera out in a bit, and then I'll talk you through an image, save a bit of this battery. Hey dear, you know when you come out of other people, all you do is spend all day taking the mick out of each other. It's brilliant. Steve's just put his appropriate footwear on. He's down here. Look, he's got his flippy flops on. He's going in the water, and he bless him. I'm going to take my boots off in a minute. I think I'm going to get my feet wet, that's for sure. I keep saying for sure. I don't know why I keep saying that. Anyway, I've got a shot set up for you. I think I'm going to get a drone shot. I'm going to put the drone up in the air and have it looking down. So I think that'll be probably the best way for it. I want to eliminate the sky. The sky is blue. It's really nothing to look at. The sun is burningly bright above my head. But the colour's beautiful. The colour of the pool is really nice. Now I've got my 18 to 55 on. I think what I need to do is climb down and get me 10 to 24 on to go a bit wider, but this will do for starters, so we'll give it a go. There's not a lot of water, but there is a trickle. So what I've done, I've got a hybrid case system at the moment. I'm using the Case K8 mount with my case magnetic filters in the middle. Perfection, absolute perfection. So yeah, what have I got? F14 ISO 160. That gives me a 1/10 of a second, which I think will be enough to get a bit of movement in the water. That's all I want, just a movement. I'm going to bracket the shot just to make sure I get all the dynamic range in. I've got the waterfall from right in the top left hand corner running down to the middle of the water, middle of the pool, and then I've got a pool in the bottom. And I'm hoping I'm going to take this before Steve sticks his nose in the water and gets in my way. So the first shot is basically polarizer on, full polarization, trying to eliminate all the glare on the rocks, and it works really, really well. But what it's doing is cutting through the reflection in the water. So I'm going to turn the polarizer off now, because you can still see the colours, but I want to get the reflection in the water. So now I'm going to take another bracketed shot, focused on the waterfall with just the reflection in the water. So now I've got the reflection and the water going up, so I can use both from 2 images, because the polarization is just taking it all out altogether. And I can show you this on video. I can show you what it's doing on polarization, just so you can see. So right, video is recording, so now you can see this reflection down here. This is what it's all about, and you'll see the rocks here as well. The rocks will lose the reflection. So I take the polarizer, I spin it round. You can now see you've got these beautiful dark rocks there and the water running down, but all your reflection's gone. So I can paste in part of this image from the bottom and then turn the polarizer around and just blend back in that little reflection back in the middle there. So I get this nice flow of water all the way through the two. But yeah, it works really, really well. You can see the polarizer makes such a difference. If you wanted it there and see through the water, it's absolutely perfect. But on the rocks, if you look at the rocks, you can see how by turning the polarizer around, it's getting rid of that glare and it's bringing out that nice stripe of water from the bowl. So it works really, really well. So that's all I'm going to do really on that. I'm going to probably go down and get me 10mm just to take in the wider shot and try and get the whole pool in if I can. And that'll be my final. I'm only going to take the 2 images, that one and that other one. Now I've come up really high. If you look at the other guys are down below me. They're actually standing down here. You've got Darren's down here, Mike, you've got Steve over on the bank there, and Nigel's just gone over the other side. They're taking low shots. Now I will take it, have a look down there, but I've come up on this bank and standing on my tripod on the bank digging in. So that's where I've come up as high as I can, and the only reason I've come up as high as I can is so that I can chop off the sky and try and bring the image down, and if I can bring it down. So I'm bringing it down there and chopping off the sky because there's nothing going on in the top, and I'm picking up all the waterfall then coming down the bottom. So that's it. I'm going to take a second one. I'll put the 2 up together. Let me know what you like best, whether you like the wider angle or the slightly narrower angle at 18mm. Be interested to see what you think. So I've got another one set up, and I think this one's quite nice. I've not actually seen a shot from this side before. So again, I've got the polarizer on, and I've got on full polarization this time, but I've got a little bit of trickle of water in the bottom. So what I'll do is I'll put the video on for you, just so you can see what it is I'm looking at. And at the moment, Nigel's actually in the frame. You can see him on the left-hand side there, but he's not going to be in the frame in a minute. So I've got this trickle of water coming from this bottom right-hand corner, and I've got this another line coming in from the bottom left-hand corner. So I've got this line leading you up, I've got this line leading you up, takes you up for these little fluffy little bits of trickle of water, and across through the boulders to the bottom of the waterfall and up to the top. And I've kept a little bit of sky in just at the top there, and what that's doing is just giving you a sense of where it's coming from. Like I say, it's blue sky, it's not too pretty, but the polarizer again is cutting right through. Without the polarizer on, you see this horrible nasty reflection there. Turn the polarizer around so it comes full on, and you can see down there all the black rocks are really nice now. So the polarizer really works well on this shot. So again, this is another shot. I wasn't going to take another one, but I thought I'd have a little scout around so I can find something different, and it actually works, so I'm quite happy with that. I might put a 3 or a 6 stop on, see if I can smooth the water out, just to see if it's any different and see if I like it any better. And if I do, I'll put it in the description in the XF data at the bottom of the camera for you. So have you seen, I've just had my drone up in the air just to have a little bit of footage. And this guy here, Lucas, which you can just about see in the camera, Lucas has just been in the water, so that's the guy I've just been videoing. So we're going to swap a bit of footage because he had a head camera on, so he went up right close to the waterfall, so I'm going to swap a bit of that, so that should look pretty good on the video. Right, I'm going to call it here. We're going to head back down. We've got pretty warm, we've got quite a walk back down to the van, so I don't think I can do any better here. I didn't actually take a photo of the video. I didn't take a photo from the drone, but I think it lended itself to using the video on it. It looked pretty good. So we are done. We are walking back, and the video is not looking. What the hell is that looking at? Hello. You were looking at the sky. I've got no reason why you were looking at the sky because there's no face recognition up there. But we are done. We are making our way back down. I did have the drone up in the air, and you did see me videoing Lucas, who was in the big pool of water, and I'm going to share a bit of footage with him as well. And I did say hello to him up there, and I did sort of try and log off up there, but I didn't feel that I was logging off properly. I thought it was a bit rushed after such an epic entry and sort of beginning to the video walking up here. I sort of logged out in 2 seconds, and it doesn't feel right. So I'm going to say goodbye again from here. I'll tell you what we haven't done. We still haven't done that epic selfie. We've blown it, haven't we? So we're going to have to get an epic selfie. I think what we'll do, we'll get one on the bridge. Yeah, we'll get one on the bridge. I'll set up the camera, do an epic selfie of all 5 of us. Because it's been a good adventure today. It's been nice coming up here, and I know Nigel's appreciated the fact that we've come up. These guys are spotting waterfalls or trying to break their neck, one of the two. I don't know what they're doing. So yeah, I'm going to chuck myself off the... No, I'm not going to chuck myself off the edge. I'm going to log off. I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I did probably say it a little bit earlier on, but I'm sort of mean it this time. And yeah, give us a thumbs up. It really means a lot if you give us a thumbs up. It does help the old algorithms, and the comments I love reading, as you know, so please comment. Even if it's a rubbish comment, just comment. I'll still join in and give you some banter. So see you next time. Don't forget, you've got to get out and take pictures if you want to take pictures. No, you've got to get out and take pictures if you want pictures. I'm talking gobbledygook again, aren't I? I'm just overexcited. See you next time. Ciao. Steve's trying to do a running vlog thing where he gets into his vlog and he vlogs himself gently walking towards the gate, which we all know that vlogging miles are an awful lot longer than normal miles. Look at that. Tim, you can't see the camera on the side there to spoil his video. No, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at the camera. Don't look at it. Don't look at the camera. You mustn't look at the camera at all. No one's
You're ruining my otherwise superb vlog here.
No one's looking at his camera.
Wait, you get a photo of your we're not accepting colour as a cash.
In this first week of